we got social media, but we ain't social in reality no more.
Nah.
It's jacked up, man.
It's really bad.
It's jacked up.
But you have to be the change you want to see. Literally.
Actual.
And it sounds
Cliche. But no, it's true.
It's true. You have to.
It's very true.
What's going on, people?
What it is.
What up?
What it is.
Pilbers. If you watched last week's episode, you will know that was down in there. I tried to make PLBB work with stuff. It started off as plibbers. I was like, that don't make sense because the L was it needs to be pilbers.
Plebs.
I wouldn't go that far, but I mean, if you said it, sorry.
Plebs.
I wasn't gonna say that, but it's all right. It's cool. Anyways, how you guys doing? Good. What are you saying?
Are you asking me or asking them?
I'm asking you. How are you doing?
Me alright,
What are you saying? How's work?
Me just get back from Ivory Coast to Bamba.
How was that?
Africa.
I actually haven't talked about this. How was it?
The motherland.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. It was good. It was actually really
You haven't
good.
been to Africa before, have you?
Never. My brother keeps saying Fuerteventura is part of Africa. It's not. It's
Spain.
off the coast, man. It's
In
off
Spain.
the coast, bro.
It's like saying, what's it called?
Gibraltar.
Africa. It's not the same thing.
Yeah, baby. Set me foot down, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Feel good?
Mm-hmm.
Now you've done both. What's better, Caribbean or Africa?
To be fair, I went there that long.
So, doesn't
So
matter.
I
You can
can't
still get a
really-
vibe. You can still get a vibe.
No, because
Your initial
Caribbean's my
vibe.
roots. Not my roots. Sorry, that's what I know. So
Yeah.
no,
So,
I can't say that.
how long was you there for?
I would say 5 days, if that.
I
And
think 5 days is enough to say,
not really, because I didn't really go out too much. I was there to see an old friend, and we kind of chilled,
fair enough.
which was nice.
Fair
So
enough.
I kind of got the vibe of the area that she lived. I didn't explore
But that could just
too
be
much.
anywhere, really, couldn't it?
Exactly. So like, if I'm just staying in one location,
Yeah, it's fair enough.
I can't really say
Fair enough.
Africa is better than
Well,
Can
no,
you
no,
imagine?
No. And also, you haven't been everywhere in the Caribbean. But,
Yeah, but I've been to quite a few places in the Caribbean.
yeah,
Where have I been? Jamaica, Antigua, Barbados, Trinidad.
you're a world traveller, innit? I'm not
Where
jealous
else?
at
Anywhere else?
all I've been to is
I
Jamaica.
think so.
It's not good. I need to get my
I want to go to St.
Caribbean
Lucia at some point.
That's on my list.
I also want to go to Tobago.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Let's do it. I want to do it. So
And Grenada.
can we do it both in the same
I want
thing?
to go Grenada.
Mm.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I want to go to Guyana.
Okay, alright.
Really
I
wanna
heard their
go to
curry's
Guyana.
nice. So, yeah.
I love Guyanese people.
I'll whiten my teeth after I come back.
No
What?
point doing it before.
No,
No.
because the curry's gonna soak into my pores. Whitening
Mm.
opens the. And I know it sounds weird, but you got pores in your teeth.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, that's why your teeth get sensitive whilst you're whitening, and then when you stop, they close back. So you don't want to open your pores and then have red wine or things like curry, because then it will just go into your teeth. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. So yeah, I can't really say. I can't say that Africa's
Fair
better,
enough.
but no, it was a good experience to go. I would like to explore more places. Hopefully, I can go back and see her again sometime soon
How long was
and
the
spend
flight?
more time. So I flew to Paris
Oh,
first,
yeah.
and it was like 6 hours from there. It really
So
wasn't
probably
bad.
like 7-8 hours in total, probably. If you was to go direct.
You can go down. No, probably like slightly less than 7, because it's only like a 45-minute flight to Paris, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so direct would be
7 hours.
6 hours and 45 minutes, something like
So about 7 hours.
that. Yeah, about 7 hours. Okay, yeah, I'm being extra. But you know what? You know what's jacked up? I nearly missed my flight. I nearly missed my interchange of flight. Did I tell you this?
Yes, you did tell me. Because you didn't realise about the time change and all that. Yeah.
There's an hour's difference between England and Paris,
But not England and...
but not England and Ivory Coast. How does that make any sense? I'm pretty sure Expedia, I think it's Expedia, it weren't me, man, told me that my stopover was going to be just under 3 hours. I weren't there. I weren't there under 3 hours. I was just scrolling on my computer, and I had my headphones in, and I made sure I sat at the gate, but my back was to the gate, so I didn't.
That's such a...
No, I
Go
know.
on.
I wouldn't normally, but I needed to charge my laptop. So I was like, I'm at the gate. Nothing's going to happen. I'm here for 3 hours. Like, meh. I'll see a line if it's forming. And I was only like 2 rows away from the gate. So if a line was forming, I would have seen it. But I didn't see nothing.
So basically, you ignored the line because you're busy on your computer.
Whatever, man. I wasn't on the computer for ages. I was looking at like.
You was on it for long enough to nearly miss your flight.
But I wasn't like editing. If I was editing, I'd be like, okay, that's a time warp. I know that it could have been 3 hours, but I wasn't.
I understand that part, but the fact is, you nearly missed your flight.
Shut up.
Because you just.
So anyway, I was looking at my computer and something told me to look at my phone. I looked at my phone. I saw the time on my phone. I was like, wait, that's different to the one on my laptop. Check my watch was different to the one on my laptop as well. I was like, I asked the guys next to me what time it was. It was like 15 minutes away from the time that my flight was supposed to depart.
No.
I was the last. I packed up my stuff, ran real quick, and they let me through. And then they shut the gate, and then they started to like go on the thing. Right when I got through, I got a text saying, "Go to the gate closing, board now." I was like, they must have been calling me, but I had my headphones in.
Yeah.
I nearly missed the flight. I've never done that before in my life.
I would actually laugh at you.
I know, cause like
you're stupid, and you're saying how you gonna miss the flight at the gate? It's not even like you're at the airport. You're at the gate, and you miss your flight. The only person to ever miss their flight sitting at the gate.
I wouldn't tell no. You know, I'm not admitting that.
It would come out.
I mean, I would admit it, because that's just a dumb story.
It would come out eventually.
I like stories. I don't mind being embarrassed, but Jesus.
Yeah.
So Jesus helped me anyway. Someone helped me, because I don't know why I got a feeling to check my phone.
But you did.
But I did.
And it was good you did.
And it was good I did. So yeah, landed down, touched down, had to get a visa.
Well, when you got there?
You had to start the visa process. And then, yeah, you actually have to go. And I've got like, it's like a sticker type thing, which takes up the whole page, one whole page of my passport, which I'm annoyed about, because that means I travel quite a lot. So it means if you get like multiple stamps and they can no longer fit in your passport, you have to get another passport. Yeah. And then you have to carry around 2 passports if you get another one, if it hasn't expired yet. Yes. So I'm like, it's taking up a whole space. That's 4 stamps, man. I wonder if I can rip it out. I don't think I can.
It's more than 4, because you can fit 6 on that one page.
Actual. So, and the visa only lasts 3 months. So if I go back in like 6 months,
yeah, you have to get another visa.
I'm gonna have to get another visa. I'm gonna take up another whole page.
So it's like a sign that you need to go back there.
Within 3 months.
Within 3 months.
If you're watching this, bitch. So yeah, no, it was cool. The vibe was cool. People were cool. It was hot. It's just a whole new life, like different type of way of living. It's just chill. Yeah. I want to go back. Explore some more places. I actually really want to go to Kenya.
Yes.
I've heard it's beautiful. Beautiful.
I think most countries are beautiful over there, man.
Yeah.
Because literally, all we ever get shown over here is just the roughness and whatever, most of the time. And I know that's not the case. I was watching a video the other day on, what's a place that's been war-torn in the Middle East for a long time? Iraq. Palestine, Iraq, places like that. Yeah. Before they got bombed to damn, like to hell, they were beautiful countries, man.
Yeah. And we never get shown those things.
No, you just get shown all the war-torn stuff and whatever. It's like...
And even before the bombing happened, they kind of want to, in my opinion, portray it in a way that's like a different world and dehumanizing people, so you don't feel like
bad when they start getting
like even they stop using humanistic phrases, like they start calling them insurgents and things. Insurgent is just a civilian. And other ways of, like, I don't know, just showing them in like maybe threatening scenarios, or like,
or just living in
also
holes,
even
or
sometimes
like
when they do it like contrast. Do you remember like the O.J. Simpson trial?
Yeah.
When he was on trial, they got a photo of him, and then I think it was Times Magazine. They just made him look darker.
Yes.
Why?
They did that with Joe Rogan during COVID. They made him look green or something like that because he was talking about different types of medicine that you can use. And you remember, they made him look... I'll get the picture up here.
And turns out I got COVID. So we immediately threw the kitchen sink at it. All kinds of meds. Monoclonal antibodies, ivermectin, Z-Pak, prednisone, everything.
Yeah. They made him look green.
Yeah.
But the actual picture, he looked normal, but they changed his colour to make... So, yes.
Yeah,
they do a lot of stuff like that. It's very annoying.
Yeah.
And if you don't realise that they're doing it, then you just fully go along with it.
Exactly.
That's why I like to get my news from different places these days.
Yeah.
I don't just follow one thing.
I mean, yeah, even if you would go on... Well, we're from, like, South London, so... growing up, you would see lots of things about hoodies and knife crime. I'm not saying that doesn't happen. Of course, it happens.
It's not as much as people make it seem.
But you'd see that every day on the news. So if you're just seeing a regular old teenager just wearing a hood because it might be cloudy, wearing a dark hood, you see people might cross the road or whatever. But you don't really see like positive things about those people who look like that. Whereas like there's videos of, go on, you can tell me.
No, what I was going to say is something completely different.
Go on.
I didn't realise until, a while ago, but I didn't realise that, we have different news for us. And for like the southeast and for the southwest and
Do we?
Manchester,
I know that.
Yeah. You have different news. So that's what I mean. So that's why when you go out of London, you hear people talking about London like it's this terrible place, but living here, it's like, it's just London.
Yeah.
And it's not just that we're used to it, it's just that they get shown a lot of different things up in the north to what we get shown a lot of crap about Manchester and whatever.
Yeah.
But up there, they don't get that same news. They get like more. So it's just like it's basically it's like it's advertising, and they're trying to make people see things in different ways and things like that.
Yeah. Do you know what's weird? When I went to Canada, what was on the news? First of all, there's a lot of diversity on the TV when we was watching. Every time I felt like I turned on the TV. I think, when did I go to Canada? Maybe like 6 years ago. It's probably the same now. I don't know. Every time I turned on the TV, there was a black woman, then there was a Hispanic woman or something, and then there was someone who didn't have an arm at one point. There was someone, there was a little person. There was just like a lot of diversity. I was like, oh, okay, it's kind of nice to see. And these were like news shows as well. And then one thing that was on the news, it was like breaking news. I think we was watching a hockey match or something. They stopped the hockey match and said, we're looking for this old person. They've gone missing. They got dementia. If you see this person, like, please call this number.
Damn.
And I'm just like, you wouldn't see that here.
Nah, you would never see that.
You would
Stop
never
a
see
football
that
game to
here.
say, guys, we've lost this person. Can you try and help us find them? Nah, that wouldn't happen.
Like,
they barely say when kids go missing.
that is actually news.
Madeline McCann is the only one that I can remember.
Yeah.
Sorry, but that's been going on for like 15
Ain't
years.
seen nothing like that since, but that, for me, that's actually news.
It is.
Stop and help someone. This is what they look like.
Please, if you see
Do we really need to continuously see, like, bad, negative things? I haven't watched the news in ages, and I try to stay away from it because
it's just negativity.
It's just too much sometimes.
It's literally just negativity upon negativity. I had to do it myself.
Yeah.
I had to do it myself. I had to stop.
Yeah. I think you showed me that video of there's like a video of like black boys where they're just like on the tube or something.
Yes.
And they're just watching people's computer or laptop.
Let's put the clip
here.
Services. Exit 4. Trains to Stansted and Stansted airports. The next station is Whitechapel. Change for District Line, Hamilton City Line, and London Overground Line.
And I just like it because, like, ordinarily,
exactly.
Ordinarily in every other media outlet that I perceive, you might see them like, well, knife crime.
Yeah.
Or
it's just boys being boys.
It's just,
you know what the thing is as well about those videos? None of those people's reactions were like, oh shit, they're gonna rob us. It was all just like, what are you doing? Because I really do not believe it's as bad as people make it seem. Obviously, stuff happens.
Yeah.
I work in the public. I see people get robbed from time to time. Most of the time, it's when people are like on public transport and they're like this at the set of doors. Hold on. Oh, there's my phone. I was looking for it. They're just like this at some doors, and then the doors are closing, and they're like,
Snatch.
oh, do it, and then just take the phone.
Yeah.
You're stupid. Sorry. If you're gonna stand like that, obviously you shouldn't be getting robbed, and I do not condone robbing. But you're standing right by a set of doors. We know things happen.
We are Londoners though, so I will say that.
Yeah, but even in other countries, people know don't stand by a set of door. New York, Japan, whatever.
I think we are in an era of just people constantly using their phones.
And they're not
like
paying
what?
any
What?
attention to anything that's going on around them.
Yeah, I mean, even on my road, like I've seen phone snatching.
Yeah.
I think I've seen it twice.
It's
No,
not even just
I think I've seen
crime.
it 3 times.
A lot of things. People just walk out into the road because they're not looking.
Yeah.
People just cross the road
just riding
without
up,
looking.
Yeah.
They're not looking.
Yeah, I think we are actually addicted to our phones and stuff. Oh, actually, do you remember the story that I told you? How long? Maybe it was like no, it was last year. Last year. Do you remember that guy who lost his phone? No. Okay.
I
all right.
need more than that,
All
yeah.
right. So I parked up my car.
Yeah.
I was walking down towards my house, and then there was this older black gentleman. He was like, oh. And then I was going to walk past because I was like, Londoner, I just want to get home.
Yeah.
And then something told me to just stop and ask him. I was like, you alright? He was like, no, I just lost my phone. I left it on the bus. And I just saw the bus going
Yes.
up.
Oh, yeah, and you dropped him to go and get...
Yeah. And I was like, okay, alright, come. I was like, come. He was like, what? I was like, come. I opened up the car, got in the car, turned the car around, started chasing down the bus. He was, oh, thank you. Whilst we were trying to chase down the bus, I saw it stop, and I was like, listen, that bus is going to go down the one way, so I'm going to stop here. You run for it, because it looked like there's some traffic. And I'll meet you around the one-way system. If you don't get it, then we can try and keep going. So I drove whilst he got out. I met him around the corner, and he got back in the car. He was like, thank you. I got my phone. I was like, where was it? He was like, oh, some woman was sitting next to him and put a bag on top of it, and he got on the bus, and he was like, where's my phone? She was like, oh, I don't know. He was like, lift your bag. She lifted it, and it was there. I was like, yeah, that woman would have taken your phone.
Definitely.
She actually would have taken your phone.
Definitely.
But I'm happy you got it back. He was like, what can I do? Thank you. I was supposed to meet my son at Lidl's. I don't even know where he is. I was like, fine, just come. I'll drop you down to Lidl's. I need to go and buy some stuff anyway. And he's like, thank you. And then I met his son. We got there. He was like,
that's
thank
how
you.
I met your father. And I'm joking. Could you imagine? Oh, fuck my boyfriend. Nah, it's you now, bitch.
Jesus. Oh, God. But yeah, no, we went to Lidl's. And then he ended up paying for some of my stuff.
Fair enough.
And he wanted my number. He kept saying, "Oh, you have a boyfriend." I said, "No, let's not start yet that." But anyway,
Nice. No, I get it.
He was lovely. I think I took a picture of him actually. If I can find it, then maybe I'll put it up.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know if I want to out him.
Don't do that. But it's nice.
but,
it's a nice time.
Yeah, man, and
Things like that happen.
Yeah.
And you take out your earphones.
Yeah.
And you just pay. And you remember we went to go and try the doubles in Thingy, and we stood on the side of the road in the freezing cold, having a chat with that girl for like 2.5 hours.
It was actually 2.5 hours, and it was cold.
And genuinely, the next day, me and my mum went somewhere else.
Yeah.
Again, we just randomly stopped and chat to someone for like half an hour, 45 minutes.
Yeah.
When you take your flipping face out of your phone,
Yep.
and you just pay attention to
Just
what's around
engage
you.
with people. Like I still say morning to if I get a vibe from someone.
Yes.
And I see them, I might nod.
Yeah.
They might nod back. I'm like, morning. They say
Yeah.
morning.
You know what? I force people to do that. I see people in the morning. I don't know them. I'm just like, hey, good morning. They're like,
yeah, they think it's
morning.
weird.
I'm like, yeah, good. Hey, how you doing?
I don't.
No, I do it.
If
on
I get a
purpose.
vibe that I
do it
think
on
that you're
purpose.
gonna say,
I do it on
yeah,
purpose.
then I will.
I do it to the most miserable looking people, and 8 times out of 10, their face brightens up, and they're like, hey, how you doing? Morning. I'm like, hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
So nice, man.
It's good, yeah, man. You need to engage. I think we actually need to. We got social media, but we ain't social in reality no more.
no.
It's jacked up, man.
It's really bad.
It's jacked up.
But you have to be the change you want to see. Literally.
Actual.
And it sounds
Cliche.
But
no, it's true.
it's true. You have to.
It's very true.
That's for 2026.
Yeah.
That's my thing.
All right.
I'm stopping with all of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like where you don't talk to people or you don't smile or whatever because you know. Everyone's
man.
getting a smile. People are getting a nod.
Obviously,
I'm gonna say I'm not gonna go mad and start doing.
yeah.
It, but
Sometimes you might have your bad day and you might look stush. But if someone engaged with me, I'm gonna engage with them.
yeah, I'm not gonna ignore them, or push
yeah.
up my face and look miserable. No, I'm not doing it, man.
And also, like, sometimes it's just nice to have a story to tell when you come back home.
Yeah.
And I like to give someone
that's
yeah.
Something happened the other day. I cannot remember what the hell happened, but something happened, and I had to help somebody with something
Yeah.
randomly. Can't remember what it was, but something happened. I had to tell someone. I was like, if I had been headphones in, if I hadn't been like looking around, if I had thought to myself, oh, nah, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have happened, and it was something really. I can't remember what it was. If I remember,
Yeah.
I'll put it in here. But something happened. It's just like you never know what people are going through, man. Oh yeah, that was it. So I was at work. I was at work, and somebody was standing right at the edge of a platform on a train line. I was going somewhere. I was like, that don't look right. That doesn't look right. Why is he literally like like right at the end by where like the gate swings on the platform? He was standing there. I was like, why are you standing there for? So I went up to him. I was like, hey, what's going on? You're right. He was like, oh, I'm just looking at the people down there. I'm just thinking, oh, they must be nice. They're going home to their home. I was like, I mean, you never know. He's like, oh, I'm homeless. I've been homeless for 6 months. I came home to my wife cheating and I had to leave and things like that. I was like, that's not good, man. And we had a little chat and I got him to talk a bit and I was like, don't worry, you'll get better. You never know. Half of them people
This was on your way to work?
Like, not on I was at work, but I was going somewhere during work.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Going somewhere. I was just like, you never know, man. Half of them people, couple of them people down there might be homeless too, living in their car, whatever. He's like, you know what? I never thought about it. I was like, yeah, don't worry about it. I was like, where are you going now? What are you doing? Because you did look like you was going to do something silly. He was like, nah, I wasn't going to do that. I was like, come on now, look, you're better than this. We stood there, we chat for a bit. I shook his hand. We sort of like had a guy moment. I want to call it that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was like, look, where are you going? He's like, I'm getting on this train going to. I was like, good. Get on that train. Remember my name. Remember my face. When you see me, come and talk. I don't care. Come and talk to me and make sure that I see you and we have a chat, okay?
Yeah.
I told him my name and whatever. I was like, look, you're better than that. You're going to get through this. It will get better. I might not feel it like that. He's like, yeah, you're right. I've got church helping me and whatever and somewhere else helping me. I was like, look, don't know where you're going or what you're doing. It will get better. And I had to look him in his eye and tell him that. And then he got on the train. He looked like he was a bit better. But you never know what people are going through. Yeah. I do believe, though, he would have done something if I... Not that I'm taking credit or nothing like that, but it's like, you never know, man. And
you never know.
You're in your phone. That's what I mean. If you're in your phone, if you think, oh, he's just a guy, you don't know what people are going through. That little 15, 20-second talk, you don't know.
Yeah.
It could literally save someone's life. It could make them feel a bit better. It could make them feel a bit worse. Who knows? Who knows? But hopefully it makes them feel better. That thing, I did part of my training for my job. They talked to us about like self-deletion prevention. And it was like, a lot of the time, just that little, hey mate, what you doing? Is enough to stop people from doing stuff and think, oh, okay, and walk away. So I was like, you know what? Yeah, I was like, nah, that don't look right. Let me go and have a little chat. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, being aware of your surroundings as well. But
very important.
That's actually crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. So people, please. Just be aware of your surroundings, man.
Yeah.
That was a extremely long intro and tangent.
Yeah, but whatever.
Yeah.
That's how conversations go sometimes.
It is, and it's important because we are living in a world where we're more connected than ever, but we're also more singular than ever.
Yeah.
And
we live in a world where you can you don't have to leave your house for anything.
Literally.
Anything. You can work remotely.
Yes.
You can talk to your friends and family via Skype or
Skype don't exist anymore.
I'm just saying WhatsApp
Teams,
or Teams,
Zoom,
Google.
Zoom, yeah.
You can get your
stuff delivered.
Your
to
shopping
you.
done.
Mm-hmm.
You can go and get gifts on Amazon and send it to someone's house. You can get a card that's handwritten and
Even
send
if
it
you
to someone.
Have adult fan time, you can go on Tinder, whatever, invite someone round. You don't have to leave.
It's not good, man.
It's not good, and that's why I don't like that premise of working from home. Because it's odd, and I get it. It's convenient.
Yeah.
But convenience doesn't always mean something's good.
Yeah, no, I would agree.
You don't give up your freedom for convenience, and you don't realize how much your freedom meant to you until you can't get your freedom back.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't relate it to freedom. I would relate it to social, not interaction, but what am I trying to say? Just being able to interact with people socially, it means a lot.
Exactly.
And I don't feel that people recognise that until maybe it's pointed out to them.
Yes.
Or until they're in a huge social setting or something.
Like
Maybe they
this.
used to work full time and prior to COVID, and then straight after COVID you're thrown back into it. It's all overwhelming, you know. It's fine to be overwhelmed, but I'm just saying you weren't like that before, and there's a reason why.
You don't get used to being overwhelmed. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like if you realize you're getting some OCD about things, the best thing to do is to try and break it as soon as you realize, rather than let it take over, because once it's taken over, it's nigh on impossible to get that to stop taking over your stuff. You know, the people have to like flick on the light stuff, or they have to like, oh, I can't go out the door, and that's how they get worse, because they stop themselves from being able to go out.
Yeah.
And then they don't have a way of like going out anymore, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I know this is random, but you seen much about the DoorDash girl? It's just because we're talking about like deliveries and stuff.
What's the DoorDash girl? Tell me. Would jog my memory. I may have done.
The girl who she was delivering. DoorDash is kind of like Uber Eats for America, and the guy had said, "Leave the stuff by the door."
Yes, I know about this.
Okay. Yeah.
Have you heard that she might be going to prison for 8 years?
I heard something about it, but
8 years. Minimum, so I think it's either prison for 8 years or minimum 2 years probation. Have you heard all of the reactions and stuff?
I've heard some of it.
Okay.
I haven't been following it too tough.
So let me run down a quick
Okay,
thing
alright,
of
go
what
on.
the story is, yeah? Oh, sorry, let me just have a quick sip of peppermint tea. It's been a while. Yes, so she's a DoorDash girl, yeah? She's a DoorDash girl, yeah? She's a DoorDash girl, yeah? Stop laughing. She's a DoorDash girl, yeah?
Living in a lonely world.
She's a DoorDash girl, yeah?
She
And-
took the midnight train. Sorry. Just a DoorDash girl. Why do you keep saying that?
Because I'm trying to reset.
It actually worked, because the first time you said it, I was thinking of that song, but I couldn't remember the words. So the more you said it, it was coming to me.
Oh, I'm laughing. It's hot.
Just a shitty boy. Born and raised in South Detroit. Anyway, yeah, go on. I'm done.
You sure?
Yeah, just a DoorDash girl. Go on. That's so funny.
So this lady is doing her delivery job for DoorDash,
Yeah.
and she gets an order late at night, and the delivery instructions are leave the food at the door. When she gets there, apparently, according to her, the door is wide open. The man is sitting there, passed out, naked, fully like butt naked, sitting there. And what she does is she takes a film of him because she wants to prove that this has happened, and she goes to TikTok and she complains.
Yeah.
And TikTok takes down the video because it's got nudity in it. She puts it back up and says, TikTok's trying to silence my thing. I've been SA'd. I can't say what it means.
Yeah.
But it's a bad thing that happens.
Yeah.
To people, not with their consent. Let's say it like that. Yeah. She said she's been SA'd, and people are like, technically this is not SA. So let me start.
It's not
looking
even
into her
technical.
story.
It's not.
So it turns out that there is Ring camera video proof, allegedly. Yeah, because this is a legal case that's ongoing. Allegedly, she went to this guy's house. The door was ajar, but she pushed it open to see what was going on inside the house, and the guy was sitting there, passed out. And then she did what she did, which was film the guy, butt naked, put up his address, his face, his everything online on this video.
Who does
and
that?
said that he SA'd her.
I don't understand how that's even. How does that
How is
constitute essay in your head? What I could say
If he
is,
was awake and he did it.
if he was awake,
Flashing.
knew she was coming, and was like, and he opened the door and he was like,
Yeah.
I can understand.
But that's still not
Technically,
SA.
it's not SA.
It's not SA.
No, you
It's a
just
different
got flashed.
thing. It's what's it called?
Exposure?
Indecent
Indecent,
exposure.
yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
I don't think that's SA in the law.
But technically, he's in his house. I mean, I'm not saying it's not,
Yeah,
but I'm just
yeah, no,
saying,
no.
could he get in trouble? I don't know if he could get in trouble because it's in his house.
And that's why,
I don't know the rules on that.
That's why she could be going to jail for 8 years, because she filmed him inside his own house.
Yeah.
After opening the door allegedly.
Yeah.
And put it online.
Yeah.
Flip the genders. If it was a man delivering to a woman who got told, leave the stuff at the door.
Yeah.
You took it upon yourself to open the door, saw that the girl was there passed out naked. She could be sleeping. She could be passed out. She could have diabetes and be like in a coma.
Yeah.
We don't know. Yeah? But you filmed the girl naked and put it up online.
Yeah.
Forget all the essay stuff. You just did that part of it and put it online. We wouldn't be questioning whether or not this was even a thing. We'd be like, no, the guy's wrong.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's effed up.
Yeah.
It's effed up. But yeah, she could be going to jail for 8 years, or 8 years maximum in jail, 2 years probation minimum. I think she should get some jail time, personally. And the only reason I say that is because if the genders were reversed, the man would be getting some jail time. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. And you wouldn't
8 years is a lot, though.
No, I don't think 8 years. I think 8 years is too much either way.
Yeah.
But I think she should be getting some jail time.
Yeah. I don't know. I can understand why she... Well, actually, to be fair, when I first heard that she could be going to jail for 8 years, I was like, 8 years for filming him? What? But then it also didn't clock in my head that, yeah, it's his address. She's also saying that he's SA'd her. So, and his name as well? Was it his name?
I don't think it was his name, but it was definitely
his
address.
face?
His face, 100%.
Yeah, okay, his face, address, saying that she's been SA'd by him. And also exposing his
face and his naked body.
And his naked body. Like,
he's passed out.
That's a lot.
That's a hell of a lot. Like I said, if it was the other way around,
lot.
you would even be thinking, oh, 8 years. No, you'd be like,
no, I still think, I'm not gonna lie, I still think 2 years, 8 years is too much. Even for a man, I would still say, isn't 8 years too much?
Somebody's house and filmed them naked and passed out, you wouldn't think they need to go to jail for a long time.
I wouldn't say 8 years, no. I wouldn't say 8 years, no.
I don't think a lot of people would have a problem with that.
I personally wouldn't say 8 years.
Okay.
I don't. People get less for other serious crimes.
Yeah, but I don't agree with that either. I think,
okay.
Yeah. I think 8 years is too much personally.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying.
But I don't think a lot of people would think that 8 years is too much if the genders were reversed.
I'm saying even if genders were reversed, I think that's too much. But yeah, I think something needs to be done because
definitely criminal record. I think you should be on the sex offenders list for that. I'm gonna blur that out. No, I think so because it is.
Yeah.
It is. You've gone into someone's house.
I would agree with that.
And the thing is, so what she initially said, no, what everybody initially thought, without watching the video, just hearing the headline.
Because actually, he's a victim.
Exactly. You filmed him and put him online.
Yeah.
You could have just taken evidence and given that to the police and said, look, this is how he was.
Yeah.
That's one thing, but you've put him online multiple times because TikTok took it down.
Yeah.
TikTok took it down. TikTok took it down. She kept putting it back up.
Yeah.
That's madness.
I just don't understand
Could you imagine?
How does she jump in her head? How does anyone jump in her head to being
She wants
SA'd?
to be a victim, clearly. She wants to be a victim. She wanted something like that to happen. She made it happen because it said leave it at the door.
Yeah, man
Whether
said
the
leave it at the
door's
door.
ajar or not doesn't really matter. He said leave it at the door.
Yeah.
Then do as you're told.
Yeah, why are you all egging up yourself in people's houses?
And if you thought something was wrong, then film it. You see nothing's wrong. He's just passed out. All right, cool. He's passed out. Let me close the door and leave the stuff there. Put the food inside the house. Close the door.
Yeah.
He could have been robbed just now. Something could have happened. He could have been, like I said, in a diabetic coma. You don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, if something was actually wrong with him, let's say he passed away.
Yeah.
And she filmed it and put it online and stuff.
And said he SA'd her. That's effed up.
Yeah, there's not really any recourse, is there?
No.
When really you could have checked if the guy was okay. I mean, I know he's naked.
Okay, but you don't know why. There's many reasons why you
Yeah,
could be
or
naked
call
in your
for
house.
help and say, I don't... Like, go to a neighbor or like, I'm just doing this DoorDash thing. This guy's he is naked. He's passed out on the floor. He hasn't done anything to me, but I don't know if he's okay or not.
Exactly, and that's my point.
My
Many
first
people-
instinct would not be like,
Look, I'm sorry.
What is this?
I'm sorry. How many people like to be naked in their house? I wasn't gonna bait you up, but now you've said it. I know she likes to be naked in the house. If there was nobody here, or if it was just her and her man, she'll walk around naked. Who cares?
yeah. I just don't get why anyone would.
Doesn't make any sense.
Why? Yeah. Why
Just
you?
a weird situation. I think she definitely deserves some kind. I think she definitely deserves to go on that list, 100%.
A dress, you know. And then she was hollering that DoorDash fired her and stuff.
Yeah.
And she's saying, I'm the victim. You've actually made someone else the victim?
Yes.
And
I don't actually think she's a victim at all. She
No!
brought it all on herself. She didn't need
why
to
are you
film.
filming?
She didn't need to open the door.
She could have just
She
shut
didn't
the
need
door
to
and
film
left.
it. She didn't need to post it online more than one time. She didn't even need to do a story time about
No.
what had happened. All she needed to really do, if she actually felt like that happened to her,
Told her boss.
is not even tell the boss. Just go to the police and say this happened. Simple.
Yeah.
That's all you needed to do. You didn't need to put it on TikTok. You didn't need to post it. Take the evidence, give it to the police. That's all you needed to do if you genuinely felt like this has happened. Why are you going to TikTok before you go to the police?
Yeah, it is weird, actually. I feel like people have to film now in order for their memories to be real.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So when people are at concerts, all you're doing is this.
Yes, but you're not actually watching a concert.
You're watching a concert through the screen.
Yeah.
Well, if you're going to do that, you just might just be home and watch it on telly.
Mhm.
Oh, I said telly. I don't normally say telly. That's gross. But anyway, like, just get rid of it. Have your memories. You're not going to... And enough time, you don't even go through your phone and watch those things anyway. It's just so you can post it and have a little bit of notoriety or something. I don't know, but, like, why? Why do people need to have stories where people can talk and message them about it? Just talk in real life.
Yeah, I don't get it. It's a weird world.
Have
we
a
live in.
story.
Again, spend too much time on your phone. People are addicted. It's messing with people's psyches.
Yeah.
I think this experiment that they've done with the internet has gone majorly wrong.
Was it an experiment?
I mean, technically it was. Because remember, it started off, it was supposed to be just a messaging like thing in universities between people.
Actual.
That's how the internet was meant to be. But talking about how people have their brains messed up. Remember we watched that guy a while ago that was riding through, it looked like a Sainsbury's. Just riding back some places.
Yeah.
What time is it? How long we been on here? The fucking idiot.
Alright.
I didn't know it was him, but he did something previously, yeah? I want to show you on the screen here, but you will see it. So, what he does is if he's walking down the road with his boys and he sees a random door open, he'll just go into people's houses.
Nah.
Watch this video.
WTF, this is too mad and too far.
Nah.
James? You man come? Hello, James. We need to speak to James. James? Hi.
You're getting overly
And
familiar.
he's got children in the house.
Where the study group is.
No. What door number is this? No.
Children in the house. And he sits on their shit. And he puts his foot up.
Wait, this is not where the study group is.
Kids, man.
Oh, you got kids? Oh, sorry. Oh, I thought this was the study group.
No, what do you mean, oh, you got kids?
And this is the study group.
Nah.
That's not the only one. But
Nah.
that's the one that I remember
And you
from
see,
a
if
while ago.
something happened to that kid, his friends will probably want to do something. They know the right people to target. Cause nah.
Could you imagine if that happened? You were just outside sweeping up your door. ajar,
Why
and
are you
people
coming
just
in my house?
Walking into your house.
Why are you in my house?
It's good you're in the
Even
house.
if you
Don't
leave my house, I'm calling the police afterwards. Cause
Yeah.
why are you coming in my house?
Mhm.
And saying, oh, you got kids. He done told you weren't a study group. Even if this is a real thing, you're still walking in, sitting on man's couch.
Yeah.
You
Putting
saw
your
the
foot
child.
up, putting your foot up.
You saw the child.
And you didn't even think, let me cancel this and go.
2 of them,
And he got arrested for that.
as he should.
And he still went after and decided to do it again.
Did he get rearrested?
I don't know. I don't think so. But he did it again. He was like, oh, I'm in this place. Oh, yeah. Look. Is it gonna
Missy
Around them
breaking
houses, let's
into
get
another
it.
home.
Nah, nah.
Go, 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 go! Oh shit!
Nah,
Why?
nah. And you see that man who was outside? He's probably traumatized now.
Yeah.
He probably felt safe. He probably felt safe enough to leave his house like that. That means he lives in an alright, like,
Yeah. And now,
little community. Now he
never
would never do
again.
that.
And people think that's funny. People think that's a joke. Yeah, nah, I'm not about that life. I'm not about that life at all. I don't like that shit.
It's not funny.
It's really... So, first of all, I think that riding bike one was after the other one.
Yeah.
But it's like, so you have nothing better to do with your time. That's nothing that's actually funny. Nothing that's actually funny.
The riding bike one, yeah, it's stupid.
No, it's the reason why I found it so stupid.
Yeah.
Is because it's a lime bike. It's not like it's a normal bike.
Yeah.
Do you know how heavy
No, I
lime
know.
bikes are?
I know. Yeah.
You're
I think
riding
one
up
was a
through shop.
Santander bike afterwards, but regardless.
Even a Santander bike is still heavy as
Yeah,
hell.
no, I know.
It's not a light bike.
But I'm saying that I can say, okay, I can say, yeah, prank. I can kind of say that one's a prank. You're going in people's personal homes.
Yeah.
You
And
can
they
actually
don't know
make
what
people
you're
feel
doing.
like stressed, not want to leave their homes, or they don't feel safe in their homes.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want to go and empty the bin and not put the door on the catch.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nah.
It's not correct. You should have a certain amount of feeling of safety in your own personal space.
Because I don't. If it happened to him, I know he wouldn't be happy with that. It's not a
Of
joke.
course not. It's not a joke.
And then say something happened where someone does you something in their house.
And then they're gonna get in trouble and arrested and put in prison because you decided to break into the house. That's happened
No,
in this country before.
no. Why am I getting in trouble? I thought you was an intruder. What you doing in my house? I asked you what you doing in my house, and then you ran. And then you were in my house, so I can't defend my things.
No.
What if I got a child in the house?
In this country, sadly, you can't.
Really?
Literally, genuinely, in this country.
I'm in fear of my life. What are you doing in my house? Because it must be malicious.
It's a defense, but you still get put down in prison. Or jail time or whatever, which in my opinion is effed up. You should be allowed to defend your house from any kind of intrusion. But, hey, that's not the country we live in.
That's
anymore,
scary.
sadly.
That's scary. And they're putting it out there like it's a joke.
Yeah, it's not good.
And then that person has to actually see that online.
Damn.
Nah. And he said earlier in this that it's like mainly the news outlets and stuff portraying young hoodies like that. But he's not making that any better.
No, but that got blown up because of TikTok and because of Instagram, because of the algorithm that just puts negativity out there. So that's why it blew up. Sorry about that. I know it's very annoying, but to finish off the episode on a lighter note,
I'm sorry, I'd fly kick that child, you know.
I would look. I've got things by my front door that are allowed to be there legally, but they are weapons. And I will say
They're not weapons. They're
No.
tools.
They could be classed as weapons.
No, they're tools.
if they're used in the way that I would
Yeah,
use it.
yeah,
if the guy
they're
ran through my
tools
door.
because
No, they're actually not tools though. They're actually just stuff.
well, it's not.
I have rocks.
It's not a sword.
I have rocks.
Yeah, that's not a weapon.
I
It's
have
it's a
rocks.
rock.
But a rock.
It's actually a doorstop.
Sorry. What did David kill Goliath with?
Yeah, no, a rock. That's
'Cause
fine.
A rock is a weapon.
It's not. It's a tool. So you're gonna stand up and tell a
judge.
police, tell a judge I got a weapon. I got a weapon by my front door.
No,
No,
I've got a rock by my
I've
front
got a rock because it's a doorstop, and I used it. I was in fear of my life. That was the first thing I saw. That's what I used. You don't tell people I got a rock by my front. By my.
I'm just shut up, man. I'm playing. This is all in jest. I don't have anything by my front door.
Yeah.
I will never
So all
defend
them
my
people,
home.
all them people that have like baseball bats or golf clubs and stuff by their front door
I
or in
don't
their
have
car
that.
or whatever.
I don't have that.
If you get stopped by the police and they ask you why you have it, you should actually have a reason why you have it.
Some golf balls or a baseball glove or something like that, because you were just going to play.
I have a snooker cue in my car because I have a snooker membership.
Yes. I'm going to play.
I
snooker.
was going to play snooker and this guy tried to attack me. Therefore, I used my tool that I had with me. It is not a weapon, sir. People should not be having certain things by their doors for those specific reasons,
Yes,
unless you have an actual reason for it.
Yes.
I've got a broomstick by my front door.
Yes.
But the broom is very thick.
Yes.
I sweep a lot.
Yes. That's why my house is so clean. Anyways, to finish off this episode on a lighter note, hopefully it will put you in a better mood. You have seen the Druski Skit, haven't you? We need to talk about this.
Can we
need to talk about this?
I feel like
I'm not gonna
this.
put it
I
up
feel like
there.
this needs to be a new episode because what is even?
No, we're gonna leave it in. We're gonna leave it in. This might be a long episode, hopefully not. But we're gonna talk about it for just a couple minutes. Have you seen the reaction to his skit online?
Yeah, because whatever, man. I think people are just taking it a bit too. They're being a bit too extra.
And they're taking it too personally as well. I see people
Yeah.
saying he's making fun of God.
He's not
Nowhere in
making
any
fun
of
of
the
God.
things that he did was he making fun of God.
He's not making fun of God.
Hell to the no, he wasn't making fun of God.
He's not.
What he was doing is making fun of the preachers and pastors and churches that do dumb.
He hasn't made anything up.
He's literally just taken stuff he's seen and put it all into one and said, "This is how you look."
There was a preacher suspended from the seat and going over the congregation. Preaching, he done the exact same thing.
There was a preacher that said, "You ain't leaving here until I get my my tithes and offerings." Lock the door, and they were like, "Huh? That was recent. You all know that it was recent."
He
Lock
actually
the
done
door.
that. He actually said lock the door until he's getting money. So what exactly is Druski like making fun
I
of?
found it hilarious, to be honest with you.
Down to
But
his outfit.
I found it hilarious. That was another point. I'm gonna put that picture up here because that
Man,
was hilarious.
Druski said, "I wear red bottoms because I walk in the blood of Jesus."
I had somebody in the congregation ask why I'm wearing Christian Dior and Christian Louboutins. Because I'm a Christian and I walk in the blood of Jesus. Give him some praise. I'm a Christian first and I walk in the blood of Jesus. Give him some praise. Give him some praise.
I'm gonna put that clip up there. That needs to get put up there.
That's actually hilarious. That's actually hilarious.
But the thing is, this is the kind of comedy that I really appreciate because you're literally taking what is going on in the world
Yeah.
and you're putting it into a sketch.
That's not even satire.
It's just what happens.
He would literally.
And you've heard a pastor say that as well. I remember once going to a thing, and it's not funny. And what he basically was trying to get people to give money.
Yeah.
And his line on stage was, "By the end of this year, I would have given £20,000 of my income because I'm believing in this church and whatever." And I was like, "Oh, there's a church in Croydon. I'm not going to name the church because it is quite a popular church. It was Rhema. It was a Rhema church in Croydon. I don't know if it's still there now, but that's what the pastor was talking about. And I was like,
Yeah.
20 grand by the end of the year, and you want just normal people to do that? I don't know many people at that point. That was about 10 years ago. So think about it. 10 years ago, think people have got 20 grand.
A lot. That was
20
a lot
grand
of
a
money
lot
back
now.
Then. No, yeah, back then that would have been a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, nah, I'm not doing that.
I mean, yeah, some churches and some pastors are just going on too extra.
Yeah, they need to calm down.
Private jets, wearing all of these designer clothes, nice car. Wasn't there I don't know why
PS4
this is
doing
this.
PS4 randomly turned on, guys.
Yeah.
It's the devil trying to get us to stop talking about this.
I swear there was one where it had like some like bedazzled Rolls Royce on stage. Like there was a pastor standing with like a shiny pimped out Rolls Royce on stage saying this, like, these are my accomplishments. Why would you say that to people who have been like donating their money essentially? I need to try and find it. If I can find it, I will.
That's on the same line, and this is what I mean by this is how church has gone weird these days, yeah? I was watching a video the other day about a pastor, so his wife got a BBL and was on stage and bent over and did some stuff and was wearing some inappropriate clothing. It was inappropriate. It really was inappropriate because it was kind of see-through. It was showing off too much skin. And he actually went up on stage and said he doesn't understand why people are mad at him. Why are you being jealous that I've got a wife that people want to look at? Blah, 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 blah. He said something along those lines. I was sitting there listening to this man talk.
What does the Bible say about coveting? Anyway, whatever. So he wants people to
But
covet
yet
his
he's
wife.
a pastor on stage. It's not that he wants people. He's like, why don't you have a woman that people want to look at? That's what he said. How is that something that a pastor should be saying? How does that make sense? And then someone makes a joke out of that, and all of a sudden we're saying
power goes to the head. Power
yeah,
goes to the
it's
head.
not just power; it's power and money.
What does it say? It's harder for a rich man to get into heaven than for a camel to walk through the eye of the needle or something.
Yeah, something along those lines. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a reason why.
The
Was
love
it
of money is
vicars
the
or
root of
something,
evil.
or nuns? Nuns like live in not poverty, but they like live scarcely. Like they live on whatever they need to live on.
Need, not want. Need.
Why do they have all of these things?
Yeah.
Have more than what some of the congregation has.
When I was younger, I went to a church, and I respected the pastor for this. Yeah. He worked a job as well, and he did whatever. And there was one week I remember specifically, man. He always used to drive like a nice Mercedes, I think it was like a nice C-Class or E-Class or whatever back in the day. You know how expensive they are.
Yeah.
And somebody in the congregation said, "Oh, look, you're taking the church money." He's like, "No, I go to work. I work hard. I work hard at my normal job, and I come here and I work hard here.
Yes.
If I want to take my money that I've earned, not the church money,
Yeah.
money that I've earned, and buy myself a nice car, I'm going to do that.
That's fair.
Why
That's
should I
fair.
not be able to do that?" And I remember him saying that. I was like, "Oh, do you know what? Yeah."
That's fair enough.
You don't know where his money's coming
Yeah, I
from.
can't argue with
He
that.
could be, but to be fair, I saw him preach the other day because his brother sadly passed away and he was preaching, and he's the same now. You think he was driving a BMW i3, the little black box electric car.
Yeah.
He was like, "It gets me from A to B. I love it. It's a nice car. It's comfortable, and it's a BMW. It's nice." He just likes nice cars.
Yeah.
And he's worked hard. And to this day, I need to go back to his church because, honestly, his preaching at that time,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
His preaching the other day when I saw him at the funeral,
Mhm.
he hasn't changed. I already stopped going there for some other stuff. My mum stopped going there, and I was too young to be like, "Oh, I'm going to church."
Fair.
Too far. But now I'm older, I can go back there.
Yeah.
I need to find a church, and he's a good pastor, and he was one of those people that will, if you're doing something wrong, what are you doing? What are you doing? He told
Pull you
me,
up on it.
because something was, I don't know, he knew I was doing music. He told me, "Get up on stage, beat those bongos, and every Sunday I want you here beating them congas." I was like, "All right, cool." When the main drummer went up, he was like, "Take the sticks, go and play the drums." When the keyboardist was off, "Come and play the thing. You will get someone else to play the drums. Go and play the key." Literally, all around, encouraging me
Yeah.
when I was younger.
It's not really like that now.
It's not like that now. Prosperity. How do you say it?
Prosperity.
Prosperity preaching. Effed up the thing. It's good to make people feel good,
Yeah.
but you shouldn't be making them feel good to the point where you're telling people it's fine, come to church however you are, no matter what your life is. It's fine, keep making the same mistakes, it's fine. No, God will take you and we will take you as you are, doesn't matter. I agree with that part.
Yeah.
But if you're making a mistake, if you're a killer and you're out there killing people, come to church, you be forgiven, and you don't make that mistake again. Within reason, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, you need to repent and you need to
Exactly.
atone.
Make a
and
change and
yeah,
do something
actually
different.
change. Yeah.
You're not gonna sit there and say you've killed.
Yeah, you ain't doing like 3 Hail
you
Marys
killed
and getting
someone
away
last
with it.
week. Oh, okay, you messed up, but it's Sunday again. Come on, it's fine.
Sunday
No,
Christian.
You've done something wrong.
Yeah.
Fix up.
Yeah.
So, boy, if you like that episode, if you think Druski is a man, Druski is the G.
I actually think so.
And I don't actually know much
I
about comedy.
I actually want to know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he rent out a whole church for that whole thing? Like, what? Like,
It
how did
looks
he even
like
do that?
he did.
How did he do that whole production?
It looks like he did.
Who's getting like a hoist? Man got a hoist. When he man saws that whole outfit. I hope it's not knockoffs. I mean, if it is, I don't really care to be honest.
It is
Actually,
what it is, but
but
it was a good skit.
man was doing the word on stage, saying that he's gonna impregnate people with the word of the Lord.
Wanda told us earlier this month that she could not have a baby anymore. So I impregnated her with the word of God. I'm going to impregnate everyone with the word of God. You gonna get pregnant with the word of God. You gonna get pregnant with the word of God. You gonna get pregnant with the word of God. Impregnate.
because the old lady couldn't get pregnant. The 65-year-old couldn't get pregnant, so I'm going to impregnate her with the word of the Lord. He's an idiot. But it's actually funny. That's the kind of comedy that I like.
It's funny.
Because it's based completely on truth.
It's funny,
You have to be able to laugh at yourself,
There ain't
man.
no exaggerations.
You have to be able to laugh at yourself.
It's funny.
Like, literally.
I hope that all of the people that he took those things from can actually look at themselves and be like,
say, do you know what? I need to do better.
I am a bit extra in it. Like, come on now.
I need to do better.
Come on now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Less of the Rolls Royces, more of getting back to the word, man. Come on now. Come on now.
You're there to preach, not to entertain.
I mean, they can entertain a bit.
They can, but I mean, if we're trying to get it back,
they ain't got to be fanciful with it. They ain't gonna be like looking like James Brown all the time, some like capes and shit. Like, come on now.
Again, not an exaggeration. It's stuff that's happened.
I was watching that. Was it me and you? We was watching Abra preach where they were talking about like preachers. One of the African men. He was trying to
put the video up. Put the video. Look at this.
God almighty, he's a human pincushion. That's a lot of weight. There's 200-300 pounders up there. Wait a minute. I tell you, I don't like the looks of this at all. Wait a minute. Oh my God. Don't you kidding me? You gotta be kidding me. No, don't do this. The superplex. The king size superplex.
He just dashes her on the thing.
Dashes that woman, boy. That's jacked.
Not good.
That's actually jacked.
Not good.
But yeah, nah, we're gonna leave it there, man.
Yeah, man. See you next week.
See you next week.
Let us know what you think about Druski down in the comments.
Yeah, man.
And like, comment, subscribe, share, blah, 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 blah. Pink lip b-balls. Instagram, TikTok, and Patreon. Thank you.
Just a DoorDash girl. Living in a lonely world. She's going to jail.